Alrighty, hello and welcome into tonight's broadcast brought to you live by Bobcat TV. Tonight is not only the season finale, but it's Senior Night 2021. Tonight we celebrate the seniors that have shown dedication to the Cienega basketball program. These seniors tonight include Armando Rosano, Ryan Swelger, Trey Dinetzo, Tristan Rascone, and Carlos Flores. For Senior Night ceremony, I will turn it down to public dress announcer Matt Johnson.
Good evening, and welcome to Cienega High School for tonight's final boys basketball game of the season. Tonight we'd like to welcome our seniors and celebrate our seniors on their 4 years at Cienega High School. For those that are watching on our Bobcat TV, our seniors deserve this recognition tonight. It's been a totally difficult year, and we're very proud of their effort and their commitment to Cienega High School. So our players, first we'll start with Preston Litz. Preston is our senior manager who has managed our program as a freshman and now as a senior. Preston's positive, upbeat attitude has a way of making everyone around him smile. Preston has always been willing to step up and do what is needed to help others around him. The program is better with Preston than with us. Thank you, Preston, for a selfless dedication. Next senior, Tristan Rascone. Tristan has spent his first year in the basketball program and is accompanied by his brother Christy and father Daniel, and has been a great addition to our program. Tristan has been a model student athlete in our program, maintaining a 3.3 GPA and being a coachable, hard-working young man. Best of luck to you in your future, Tristan. Jesus Flores. Jesus has spent 2 years in the basketball program and is accompanied by his mother, Valerie, and sister, Celeste. Jesus has brought a great attitude and willingness to do anything he can to help his team be successful. Jesus has brought a great work ethic and is extremely coachable young man with a bright future. Thank you, Jesus. Ryan Sloger. Ryan has been with the basketball program in all 4 years of high school and is accompanied by mother Katie and father Bill. Ryan, being a dual sport athlete, has done a tremendous job of being a leader on and off the Cienega campus. Ryan has built a lifelong relationship through his dedication to the program, and best of luck at South Dakota State next year. Trevor DeMezzo. Trey has been in the basketball program during all 4 years of high school and is accompanied by his father Ron and brother Cody. Trey is also a two-sport athlete who is one of the best work ethics at Cienega. Trey is a silent leader who never took a run off through his time at Cienega. Thank you for all your time and dedication, Trey. We will miss you. Armando Rosario. Armando has been with the basketball program during all 4 years of high school and is accompanied by his mother Nancy, father Victor, sisters Karina and Corelli, and his brothers Carlos and Victor. Armando has been one of the most dedicated players to ever come to Cienega basketball. Armando's pride to always want to get better in his sport, and his love for the game has made it a true pleasure to have him on our program. He has remained loyal to our program. Armando, we thank you for your time and dedication to Cienega basketball. To seniors.
Alrighty, so the senior night ceremonies are all wrapped up here, and I just wanted to add, Queston Litz was also on that senior list. So the seniors this year include Queston Litz, who is not suited up tonight, Armando Rosano, Ryan Swoger, Trey DeNetzo, Tristan Riscone, and Carlos Flores. So shout out to those seniors and their hard work and dedication that they have shown to the program. They've added about another 7 minutes here until we get ready for tip-off, so set your watches before we get started here. It's Cholla, the Cholla basketball Chargers against Cienega coming up.
All right, for tonight's starters, first for the visitors from Cholla. Number 1, Joe Alvarez. Number 2, Masai Dean. Number 4, Diego Reyes. Number 10, Jacob Pinheiro. And number 23, Ruben Cesares. Choice coached by Masai Dean. And for your Cienega Bobcats, starters, the senior, number 3, Armando Lozano. Number 10, a senior, Ryan Silver. Number 22, a senior, Cholla. Number 23, a senior, Tristan Gaston. And number 30, a senior, Jesus Flores. Bobcats are coached by Paula Safari. If you please stand for the Hall.
So there we have it. The national anthem has been played, and we are all ready for tip-off here on senior night. The starters for Cholla High School consist of number 1, Joe Alvarez, number 2, Masai Dean Jr., the son of the head coach, Masai Dean. Number 4, Diego Reyes. Number 10, Jacob Pinheiro. And number 23, Ruben Casares. For Cienega, it is the seniors tonight. Number 3, Armando Rosano. Number 10, Ryan Swoger. 22, Trey Dinetzo. 23, Tristan Rascone. And the big man in the middle, number 30, Carlos Flores. The opening tip goes to Cienega, and it'll be Rosano bringing up the ball here to start. Cholla in their all blues with their orange lettering and numbering, and then Cienega in their all whites with the blue numbers. Here's Rosano on the drive, draws some contact, and will be headed to the line on Cienega's first play. A push from the back. Cienega has entered no stats in for this year, so I can't give you guys any numbers on shooting percentages or anything like that. And good start at the free throw line there for Rosano, converting on both. Inside the paint, here's Casares, who gets the open look there at the 2. And we have things all tied up here 30 seconds in. Dinetzo dribbles into some traffic, dribbles back out. Here's Swoger on the drive, puts it up, and he draws contact. So 2 plays and 2 trips to the line here early for Cienega. COVID has been really harsh on especially these 2 teams in the state of Arizona. After tonight, Cienega will have played their 8th game total, and Cholla will have played their 14th game total. In a normal season, we see teams playing more towards 30 games this season with the early season tournaments, Thanksgiving tournaments, MLK Day tournaments, but only 8 games here for Cienega, and they have an argument that COVID has been the harshest on their team than any other team in the state of Arizona, schedule-wise and cancellation-wise. Here's the open look there. That was number 4, Diego Reyes. And Rosano going coast to coast here. Puts it up, no good. An offensive rebound there by Dinetzo. And an all-senior starting lineup here for Cienega. The ball gets knocked away momentarily, but Rosano will recover. And a traveling violation called there. Casares, good defense there, but gets his own rebound and puts it back up for 2. And a pass there, but Rascone wasn't looking. In the corner here to Reyes, and they put it back out to Joe Alvarez, the senior. Alvarez gets it to go on a tough-looking shot there. And Cholla will take the 2-point lead here. Dinetzo with the pump fake and has his shot blocked there. A good defensive play by Masai Dean Jr. Again, the son of head coach Masai Dean, who's been at the helm of Cholla basketball since the 11-12 season. And we remember his son Marcel Dean, who was a star for Cholla, is now playing for Pima Community College. They have put together a pretty good squad this year. The official there is going to get Rosano for a hand check. And that brings in our first substitutes of tonight. Number 11, Ben Kamak, and number 25, Aaron Oldham. A good look there by Julian Loss, but the pass is tipped away, turned over to Cienega. Kamak puts up a tough-looking shot there, no good, rebounded to Casares. Julian Lawson is the first substitute here for Cholla. A 3 taken there by Dean, no good. Long rebound out to Kamak. Rebound tipped out to Rosano, and he is good for 3. And Cienega takes the 1-point lead. Turned over there again by Cholla, but they get it back on the strip of Dinetzo. And here is Alvarez, a wide open look at 2 on the turnover. And they convert there, 8-7 Cholla. No good there from Swoger. And Casares just, okay, I guess it was tipped by Cienega there, so it was stay Cholla ball here. And they throw it up to Casares in traffic, puts it up, no good, rebound Swoger. Swoger's initial pass was deflected away, gets it back and throws it down to Dinetzo. 2 players that were on that football squad there. Looked like a football play there. Dean's three is no good. And another rebound here by Swoger. And Denetzo got some contact there, so a foul will be charged to Julian Loss. And they will bring back in Diego Reyes, who sat out momentarily, and Joe Alvarez will sub out. Rosano working on Loss, and he will be headed back to the line. He converted 2 for 2 on his first trip, looking to do that again. A win tonight would give Cienega their first win of the season. They have, in their 7 games, they've gotten 2 losses to Nogales, 2 losses to Buena, Desert View, Sunnyside, and Tucson. Again, COVID has not been nice to this Cienega ball squad. Rosano lead scoring for the Cats with 7. And Cholla stepped out of bounds. Cholla's 4 wins on the season come against Sunnyside, CDO, Sahuarita, and Desert View. And they have posed a 4-9 record throughout the course of this season. Season finales for both of these teams tonight. Here's Oldham on the 15-footer. No good, rebounded to Dean. And Ray is driving baseline, draws some contact. So Cholla will set up underneath. And that's the second time that they did that inbound play into Cazares. They just threw it up to him in traffic, and that time it converts. Kamak left open for 3. No good on that one, but you're not going to want to leave him open for 3. Dean on the floater. No good, long rebound. Out to Julian Loss. Dean across the court here to Reyes. And that shot no good by Cazares. And that shot's rebound is tipped off with Cienega, so it will go Cholla ball. Casares there for Cholla. He's listed as 6'6" here on the Max Preps roster, the tallest player on both of the teams. He's ranked 5th in the 4A in the whole state in scoring with 18.7 points per game, according to AZ Preps 365. 5th in the state, right here tonight, number 23. That 3 is good by Julian Loss, and Cholla takes a 2-point lead. Rosano for deep. No good, but he did not hesitate taking that one. Lost. And Julian Loss causes Coach Farbad Safavi to take a timeout with the previous 5 points for Cholla. And they take a 5-point lead, or a 4-point lead with a minute to go here in the first. So Cholla comes from the 4A Keno region. They're currently 4th out of 5 teams, but that is one of the best regions here in Tucson, including Pueblo Magnet, who is having a very good season, both boys and girls basketball squads. South Point Catholic, who can say the same, and Saguaro, who can say the same. So a tough region there. And then Cienega is last in their region in the 5A Southern. Nogales first, and then Buena. Nogales and Buena are poised to make runs in the state playoffs this year. The rankings for the playoffs, or the brackets, will come out tomorrow, and all the teams will have a look at who they will be playing from 3A to 6A. That show starts at 8 a.m. And we are back to action here. Less than a minute to play here in the first. Cienega down by 4. Kamak open look in the corner. No good. And a rebound to Dean, and he's fouled on the rebound. Foul charge to number 55, Gabe Proctor, the sophomore. Some young players on this team this year for Cienega. They got Ben Kamak, who's the sophomore, who sees a favorable amount of playing time. Gabe Proctor, the sophomore. Eric Bergerano, the sophomore. So a good-looking future for this ball club. Traveling violation called there on Aaron Oldham. And back-to-back travels by both teams. That one there called on Masai Dean Jr. So 20 seconds to go here in the first. Swoger throws it away there to Joe Alvarez. And cannot convert on the turnover is Cholla. 5 seconds to go here. Swoger with the ball. Throws it cross court, and that one is tipped away. And that will bring an end to our first quarter. Cholla with 18, Cienega with 11. So again, tomorrow morning the AIA will host their annual bracket show and come out with the final rankings and brackets for the playoffs that a good amount of teams will prepare for here in the month of March. As of this morning in 5A, Catalina Foothills here in Southern Arizona is 2nd. Buena is 5th. Nogales is 7th in 5A. And then in 4A, South Point ranks 2nd. Saguaro ranks 10th. And Pueblo Magnet ranks 5th. And that's for the boys' rankings. And a lot of good girls' teams this year as well in Southern Arizona. So as I've mentioned, the big man in the middle for Cholla, Ruben Casares, is 5th in the 4A in all of the state in scoring, 18.7 points per game, and that includes 12 double headers, which is 2nd in the state. And then Masai Dean Jr. is also 5th in the state in assists at 5.8 per game. So back to action here in the second quarter. Cienega facing a 7-point deficit. Here's Julian Loss with the floater. And Kamak kind of loses his footing there and recovers. Here's Kamak, who gets a look from 3 and converts. Here's Casares putting a move on Lopez. Excuse me, Flores. No good there. Here in the corner is Dean, and he gets fouled on a 3-point attempt. So he'll be headed to the line for 3. And they get Ryan Swoger for some contact there on the shot. And on the season, Dean is shooting 76% from the free throw line. Misses on his first. So he goes 2 for 3 on his 3 attempts. And Cienega now up by 6. Excuse me, Cholla. And that's another pass tipped away there, thrown by Swoger. Maybe some senior day jitters by these guys. Here's Oldham for 3, and the official waves it off and calls the travel. Here's Reyes, gets a good look, and grabs his own rebound. Dean to reset the play here for the Cholla, and he gets blocked there on the drive. Picked up by Flores, thrown to Kamak, and a good look here for Swoger. And they convert in transition there. Back in transition goes Cholla, and he is fouled there. Or they're going to say he was going up. And no, they're going to say it stays on the floor there. So not going up was Casares, says the official. 5 fouls each for both teams. Good defense there by Flores. Here's Trey DiNezzo in transition. And the Bobcats now cutting into this lead that Cholla once had. Casares. And they're going to get a hand check here to Ryan Swoger. The officials are getting the contact here. And here comes in Rosano for Flores. Flores has had some good defensive plays here early. One more foul by Cienega will put Cholla in the bonus. And they do draw a foul there. And that again is on Swoger, so they're going to need to find a replacement for him because he's in foul trouble. They'll bring in the sophomore Gabe Proctor for Swoger. And that one is good from Casares. Casares shoots 78% from the line on the season and goes 2 for 2 from the line. Another timeout called there by Coach Safavi. So it is 22-18. Cholla leads, and Cholla will have another 5 minutes of this half in the bonus. So they'll be looking to draw fouls. Loss is pressuring Kamak full court. And here's Oldham on the drive. Kicks it back out to Rosano. Rosano against Dean. That's a premier matchup here tonight. Or actually, Choi is playing his zone now. And that will stay with Cienega. Inbounded into Dinetso. Deep three here from Kamak. No good off the front of the iron. And here comes Reyes coming the other way on a 3 against 3. Reyes puts it up. No good. And Kamak clears and is running the floor. Oldham out to Rosano. Rosano driving the baseline. Kicks it out to Kamak. Here's Dinetso from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded to Cholla. Kamak for 3, and that time he gets it go from around the same area there, and it will be a 1-point lead for the Cholla Chargers. Dean receives a screen there from Reyes. And a step back 3 there from Dean, no good. Rebounded there. And that is number 10, Jacob Pendeo. And I think that Rosano has just received a technical foul. And he did. So something that Rosano said there to the official caused him to assess a technical foul. So travel was called initially on Oldham. And they will have Casares shooting the free throws here on the technical. Misses on the first. And goes 0 for 2 there on the technical free throws. Less than 3 minutes to play here in the half. Casares atop the key. And a foul was called there. I couldn't catch who it was on. But that will send Masai Dean Jr. to the line. And converts there, so we'll get another shot. One more foul committed by Cienega, and Cholla will be in the double bonus. So a foul there going to be called on Jacob Pindeo on the fight for the rebound. And that will give Cholla a team total of 6 fouls. So 9-6 is the foul count here with 2:18 left in the half. And Carlos Flores will come in for the sophomore Gabe Proctor. Denetso is left wide open for 3, takes it, no good. Reyes clears, pushes the ball, and has it stripped away by Denetso. Denetso, a nifty move there, and converts off the turnover. Another tip away there by Denetso, running in transition. Here's Aaron Oldham, and they call him for another travel. Casares puts a move on Denetso and gets the hook to go. So 27-23 is Cholla's lead. A minute to go here in the half. A good look there. A nice pass by Denetso to Flores. In the corner is Alvarez. And they called Denetso for a foul. So that will put Casares at the line for 2, as that puts Cholla in the double bonus. Gets a friendly bounce there on the first free throw. And another friendly bounce. Goes 2 for 2 at the line, courtesy of some friendly bounces. 29-25 is Cholla's lead. Here's Kamak putting a move on Loss. Kicks it to Flores. And now back out to Denetso, where the Cats will reset things. There is Ben Kamak on the move. Gets it to go, draws contact, headed to a line for a potential 3-point play. Oldham comes back in for Rosano. Oldham needs to make sure he remains composed here, because he slammed the ball down after that last traveling call. And depending on the official, that could very easily be called a technical foul. Here's Casares for three. Gets it to go. So the 5th leading scorer in the state for 4A is making his mark here tonight. Three seconds to go here, and that ball is thrown away. So that's how things will end at the half. It is a 32-28 lead for Cholla. We'll take a break here from Bobcat TV. Make sure to set your watches for about 10 minutes as we'll be back for second half action. Welcome back into the broadcast here at Cienega High School, where tonight marks Senior Night 2021, where Cienega has brought in the Cholla Chargers into town, where Cholla holds a 4-point lead coming into second half action. And Cienega will get the ball here to start things out. And a different starting five out there than we saw that started the game. Ben Kamak is now in there. But here's Rosano for three, no good. Kamak takes Rascone's place. Here's Casares out to Alvarez for three. And nothing but net there for Alvarez. Donetso's pass there is recovered by Swoger. Kick out to Rosano. And there's Swoger's little floater there is no good. Rebounded to Cholla. Reyes on the screen, draws contact from Swoger. And that's got to be Swoger's fourth or fifth foul there. And he gets subbed out a minute into this first half due to foul trouble, and Aaron Oldham comes in. So Reyes at the free throw line this year is shooting 77% and hits both of his free throws there. Outside here to Oldham, takes a deep three, no good. Long rebound to Donetso. And Rosano will drive down the middle here, and no good off the contest from Casares. Here's Alvarez driving, and an up and under move there from Alvarez. So Cholla has expanded their lead here early in the second half to 12, and we'll get a foul here. The foul is assessed to Jacob Pindeo. Here's Rosano for three and gets it to go. So that three cuts into the lead to make it a 9-point lead for Cholla. And when Rosano gets hot, he is money from beyond the arc. The head coaches for tonight's game, we have Coach Farbat Safavi, who will be wrapping up his third season after tonight's game. He has a career 39-23 record. A couple of first-round exits in his first season. And then we have Masai Dean, who's been the head coach of the Cholla Chargers program since the 2011 season. And last year's team had a first-round exit to Carl Hayden Community in the state playoffs. So this year's team, unfortunately, won't be in the playoffs this year. They won't make the top 16 ranking. So here we are back to action. 6 minutes to go here in the third. Outside they go to Reyes. Drives in and gets it to go with contact. Will be headed to the line for another. We've seen Reyes active in all parts of the game so far tonight. defensively. We've seen him on the glass a lot, pushing in transition. And now he heads to the line. He averages 6.8 points per game and shoots 58% from the line. That time, no good. Kamak pulls up for three and hits it there. So Cienega catching some fire. First we had a three from Rosano, then Kamak. We'll see if they can keep it going here. Foul there called on Dinetso. Here's Alvarez driving on Kamak. Throws it inside, and they bring things back out. Good defensive intensity there by Dinetso, who tips it away. Sara's jumper in the paint there. No good. Rebound to Dinetso. Rosano bringing it up. Oldham open for three. Decides not to take it. And Cienega will reset things here offensively. They've hit a couple of threes on their last two possessions. Inside to Oldham. A good look there for mid-range. No good. And it is tipped out to Flores. Oldham takes another one. And no good. Flores another tip out. And he would have been fine just coming back down to the ground there. But he threw it away there for a turnover by Cienega. Gabe Proctor comes in now for Flores. And errant pass there by Casares, turned over to Oldham. Here's Proctor, throws it into Kamak, who's on the move. And brings things back out. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Cienega facing an 8-point deficit. And Oldham finds himself open there, but no good on the layup. And now here comes the Chargers pushing things. And a nice little move there by Julian Loss to put the Chargers back up by 10. And they're going to get a blocking foul here on Joe Alvarez. Kamak has it stripped away by Alvarez. Alvarez pushing. Defensive pressure there on the double team, and a timeout then is called by Masai Dean. So some other Cienega teams that are wrapping up seasons in this winter season. The Cienega girls basketball, they wrapped up their season last night with a 47-31 win over Buena. Shout out to those seniors. They had their senior night last night. Laura Guerrero, Vanessa Kelly, Ariana Sorensen, and Chloe Larson. They finished the season 5-7, and that's the first season for the first-year head coach Ronaldo Wright. And the boys and girls soccer team both wrapped up their regular seasons last night with wins against Marana. The boys finished 5-7. The girls finished 8-1 on the regular season, and they will have an invitation to the state playoffs. They win the 5A Southern region and currently are ranked 4th in the state. So good luck to those girls as they will be competing in the state playoffs. They will find out who their matchup is tomorrow in the bracket show. There's a 3 in the corner by Alvarez, no good. And an offensive rebound here for the Chargers. And an air ball there by Dean. Tipped back in to Casares. And he gets the 2 to go there. If Cienega wants to get back into this game, they need to get on the defensive glass because they're allowing too many offensive rebounds here to the Chargers. A good look there by Proctor. No good on the mid-range jumper. Rebounded to Casares. Out to Alvarez. And Inetso in the corner to Oldham. 3 here from Kamak. No good. And there's an offensive rebound on our side. Proctor with the rebound. Cienega resetting here. Passing it around. Here's Rosano for 3. No good. And Casares again on the offensive glass. And that will extend the Chargers' lead to 15 here with 1:30 to go in the third. Dinetso, wide open look and converts. Dean to the middle to Casares. And tipped away momentarily. And the Chargers turn the ball over, and Dinetso in transition gets the 2. And things back to 10. Casares dumps it in to Pindeo, and Pindeo feeds him right back. 51-39 Chargers. Oldham in the corner for 3. No good. "30 seconds to go here in the third. And another offensive rebound, and that is dunked home by Ruben Casares. And a 3 here before it ends. And he draws a foul there. So Kamak will head to the line for 3 free throws. And these will be big free throws heading into the fourth quarter. A chance to cut the lead to 11. Hits on the first. Kamak has really, as a sophomore, has come onto this team and played a pretty big role, a role that's not usually asked as a sophomore in high school here on the varsity team. And he will be a big part of Cienega's basketball team for his next 2 years to come. So it goes 2 for 3 from the line there. And that's how things will end the third quarter. So we've seen some pretty good teams here in southern Arizona. both on the boys' side and the girls' side. Saguaro, the girls, is currently ranked 3rd in the state in girls basketball, behind also here in Tucson, South Point Catholic, and then Seton Catholic, who was the state champions in 4A last year. Alyssa Brown, who we know the UNLV commits from Saguaro, recently moved into 3rd on Arizona girls basketball career scoring list. With the playoffs around the corner, she should be able to move into 2nd place and will be behind Catalina Foothill superstar and then the Arizona Wildcat Julie Braze. And we know that the Saguaro girls also faced a considerable amount of cancellations, and they've only played just about 15 games, and you usually see about 30 games. So back to get action here in the final remaining quarter of the season finale for both of these teams. Kick out to the corner, and we have a travel there. That is number 30, Froy Parra, who is into the game for the first time tonight. Riscone for 3, no good. Tipped out to Rosano, who was in good position to get that one. And then Swoger. And that one is missed, and then rebound to Dean. Marcel Dean Jr., Masai Dean Jr., coast to coast. Marcel, his older brother, as I mentioned, now playing collegiately at Pima Community College here in town. And a foul there on Casares. Oldham comes back in for Donetso. And this will be an inbound play underneath. So we'll see what Cienega sets up here. They're trying to cut into this 14-point lead deficit that they're facing with 7 minutes to go here. A good look there off the glass for Flores is good. Reyes on the drive there. Took a lot of contact on the hit from Flores and will be headed to the line. Gets the first one to go. Kumak checked out for about 30 seconds and comes right back in. And 2 for 2. Big free throws there by Reyes, and he has had a big game here tonight. This one picked up by Kamak in transition. And no good there. Reyes tries to dunk it, but no good. Picked up off the glass by Julian Loss. Swoger feeds Flores, and Flores kisses the glass there for 2. There's Dean dribbling into some traffic there, puts it up no good. Rebound offensively to Reyes, and he gets fouled, and that will be another old-fashioned three-point opportunity for Reyes. So the Cholla Chargers opening up here on senior night early in the fourth. And he converts on the and one opportunity. What a night for the senior Diego Reyes. Here's Oldham for three and gets it to go. And coast to coast, there goes Masai Dean. He only had one defender in his way. And that was Oldham there in the paint. Ryan Swoger with the ball. Committed to further his athletics and academics at South Dakota State. They've listed him, he played quarterback here at Cienega. They've listed him as an athlete. So he'll be on that football squad. We know that it's where former Cienega superstar in football, volleyball, wrestling, Skylar Kavanaugh went. And we also seen a South Dakota State Jackrabbit make it into the league of recent years, and that's Dallas Goddard, who now is a tight end for the Philadelphia Eagles. So you never know. Maybe we have a future NFL player in Ryan Swoger. And a foul there on the rebound as Jacob Pendeo tried to come over the top to secure that one. So less than 5 minutes to go here. And Rosano no good on the drive. Pendeo to Alvarez. And the lead is now 20. A good move there by the future Jackrabbit, Ryan Swoger. And nobody in Masai Dean's ways there. Here's Swoger again, contested there by Casares, but an offensive rebound goes to the Bobcats. Kamak on the drive there for two. Out to Reyes, and he double dribbles, the official says. We've seen a lot of violations called in tonight's game. Something you would see in a season opener, not a season finale. Three there by Kamak, in and out. And there Reyes on the float away and another travel. So he just got called for the double dribble, and on that one gets called for the travel. But a big night by Diego Reyes, the senior. Here's the rebound to Brevin Coach. And Reyes, no good there. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. And the oop attempt is good there from from Swoger to Denetzo. And Reyes, nobody in his way, slams it home. And it seems like the Cats have lost their energy here defensively. be Coach Safavi calls a 30-second timeout to give his team a break here. It's a 74-57 lead here by the Cholla Chargers. So Buena, the Colts, another team here in our 5A Southern region, was another team that got hit hard by COVID schedule-wise with cancellations and things. And the AIA puts a requirement that teams need to play 10 games to qualify for the state playoffs. And before tonight, they only had 8 games, so they scheduled 2 games for tonight, a doubleheader to get back onto the rankings and to qualify for to play in the playoffs. So they're ranked 5th right now. If they would have only played 1 game tonight, they would have only had 9 games on their schedule, and they wouldn't have been able to play in the playoffs. So a doubleheader is scheduled for tonight. We'll see how they do in that. Rascone headed to the line. Another senior here on this ball club. And misses both from the line, rebounded here by Casares. And that is lobbed up from number 35, Darian Lopez, to Casares, and there's going to be a technical foul called here, I believe, on Casares. I'm guessing for hanging on the rim for too long. But I'm sure he thought it was still worth it there on the oop from Lopez to Casares. So that will send Rosano to the line on the technical free throws. And here comes in the 3 sophomores into the game. Randy Carrillo, the sophomore, Eric Bejarano, and Gabe Proctor, who we've seen get some time here tonight. So Carrillo and Bejarano into the game for the first time tonight. And a 6-to-6 foul count for both teams. Bejarano takes the mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded out to Flores. Flores in the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded here by Coach. So they're going to call a foul there on Jacob Pendeo, which will send Rascone to the line again. Chance to get on the board here on senior night for Rascone. And there's Flores. We've seen him all over the offensive glass tonight. He gets it to go there. Here's Carrillo. His first shot attempt of the night is good from 3. The last time these two teams played was on November 20th, 2017, which was the season opener back then. Cholla ended up winning that game 70-62. Marcel Dean, who we've talked about on Pima now, is led that game with 31 points. And Ruben Casares, who we've seen here tonight, was on that team as a freshman. So we see him now as a senior, leading some statistical categories for his team, and he's top 5 in the state in scoring. Jordan Green led the Cats in that game with 18 points. But Casares in that game had 10 rebounds and 2 blocks, so he's been making an impact for these Chargers since he was a freshman. And so I'm sure he'll be missed in the Charger community. That one good there from Rascone on the jumper, so he gets on the board here on senior night. Coach, the step back jumper from mid-range is good. And that's a freshman here on the Chargers team. There's the 3 from Rascone, and he hits it there. So 2 buckets pretty quickly there by Rascone. And here's Coach again, the freshman. Dumps it to Dean, who gets the little mid-range floater to go. Rascone finds himself wide open again. No good. That would have had this place rocking a little bit, despite the scoreboard. So things didn't plan out how Cienega wanted to here on senior night, but still shout out and congratulations to those seniors who have shown their dedication to their program. The final score will end up being 69 Cienega and 84 Cholla. And that'll be it from us here at Bobcat TV. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight.